Man. Okay. I think we're back. That was, I don't know if it's time to begin an adventure, per se. We're on chapter 9 of 10, after all. Welcome back to the channel. Dear God, I am so late. I'm very sorry, but I got hoodwinked by, actually by this game. It had like a 400 megabyte update. I was like, yeah, I can fit that in the like 5 minutes I have before the stream starts, right? It had to re-download the entire, I don't know what they did with the patch, but it re-downloaded the entire like 25 gig game. So it took an additional like 15 minutes that I did not expect. And so here we are. Me staring at the download bar for the past 15 minutes. Who does that? Why did I need to verify? Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just, I got hoodwinked. Evening, pirate. How are you doing? Past data center. This thing here doesn't look very sneak passable.
If one ran fast enough, one could definitely slip through the gaps of the whizzing belt.
No. I'll keep my distance from the lethal whizzing blades, thanks. So it doesn't look like we can stop this machine from here. Calls for some plucky power from outside our world. Yeah, we need a stamp. Did they hide the real world things out in the real world again? Oh, interesting. Pilot trivia quiz? Not a bad idea. Go easy the questions about cheese this time. Does that... If they hid that, do you think they hid the sword too? Probably. Ooh, can I finally fight beetles at some point? That'd be great. You're okay? How goes the 30 so far? Eventful, to say the least. John, how exceedingly euphoric I am to see you. Seem to have evaded the clutches of the dastardly Humgrum, but your storybook, Humgrum still very much has dominion over that, I'm afraid. How weary, stale, and uninspiring the story has become. The life energy is draining from its pages. Sam discarded your book, placing it here on this dusty shelf. The book no longer inspires him, Jot. And without that spark of inspiration to guide him, Sam may wander onto the wrong path. Manga. I can already sense him changing. He's becoming a weeb, Jot. Look out. Why, yes, that is 45 volumes of One Piece behind me. You must defeat Humgrum and restore the book's story to one of light, and get the book back onto the desk. Not sure how we're going to do that, but first things first, let's get your items and weapons back. Does the kid not, like, worry about how his book changed into a completely different book? Down on the desk in a fortress occupied by Humgrum's troops. Down there and retrieve them. I would love to. I would also love if you gave me a dodge roll again. Is this the way forward? It feels like it. I can see the things down there. Feels a lot more likely than going down here. Sure. Oh, right, the portal. Well, I'm gonna jump off here anyways. No guts, no glory, and stuff like that, right? Okay. Yeah, eventful. So Friday, I got up and I was like, I need a break. Work has been awful. By the way, it's still bad, but I think I might complete, like, everything by Wednesday, which would be very exciting. Hopefully should be extremely more, infinitely more relaxing and, like, low-key in the last quarter of the year. Then again, who knows, right? can't believe Sam's harboring enemies of the state. So I got up. I was like, I ain't doing anything. I also got up at like noon. So instead, I did nothing. I did nothing all day. It was really nice. Just waiting for my parents to get to my place. You're 10. Cool. And then going out to dinner. Your uncle and I thought that this dinosaur card was a hoot. Happy birthday, we love you lots. Oh no, he's becoming a dinosaur. Fan. Even worse. Don't watch The Land Before Time. It'll traumatize you. Yes, but I cannot destroy that. So I have to remember that that's there. The one problem is that there was a, shall we say, large football game nearby, and every single restaurant that we wanted to go to had like an hour-and-a-half wait. So honestly, we just went for one of the like hour-long waits. We got there early, and then we just waited for my parents to get there. They were late by like an hour and a half, which is pretty standard when you don't give them like a hard time to like schedule against. But in this case, it was fine, because we just had, like, a later dinner. I was about to have something cheap, and then Dad's like, oh, get anything you want. So I immediately went to the steak section, because, you know, I have no respect for finances when someone says that. And then one of the waiters, when Chelsea ordered something spicy, like, are you sure it's pretty spicy? I'm like, please. Give the lady her hot sauce. She could drink you under the table with the hot sauce. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, it was all well and good. It was nice talking with the parents and seeing everyone. And, oh no. I'm dead. Didn't realize that was going to start that up. That didn't do damage to me for some reason. I'm not going to complain about it though. Also, I need to... Oh, I was going to double check that, but I guess that's fine. It'd be possible for anyone to sneak into this fortress and reclaim their rightfully confiscated possessions. A very insightful, if oddly specific point, Associate Temper. That was weird. Did they notice me? Or are they just late? Just weird. Where does this go exactly? I'm curious. Got it. Feels like someone should have seen me, but you know, we take those or whatever. Yeah, so got home. Dad had been spending all week and a half like pestering me, like, oh, what's the dimensions of your step? I need to like I'm gonna get like a wooden block to widen it for my walker to get in. I was like, oh, that's no problem, knowing that he would not do this anyways. And he did not. He did not have time to do a wooden block. He did have time to do an extra hour of option trading on Friday, which was my birthday. But that's kind of par for the course for him. So you know what? Can't even be that, you know, upset. Just kind of chilling. It was just humorous. It's just a very dad thing to do. So we just hung out in our garage, honestly, which was great. I absolutely got spoiled with presents. I'm one extremely lucky boy. My mom got me, like, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Octopath Traveler 2, sorry, boss. Get two-dimensioned. Again, that should not hit. Whatever, I guess I'll grab more in the center or something. Oh. Let me just wait, thank you. Got a pair of work gloves, all sorts of stuff. Next book in the Farseer series. I don't even know what it's actually called. There's Farseer Trilogy, and there's... Anyways, it's the next one in the Realm of the Elderlings. That's what the series is called. Do I... If I go this way, will you follow me? You see me. Sure. Chelsea got me two like old PS1 and PS2 JRPGs in The Legend of Dragoon and Xenosaga, which she did not have to do at all. But I mean, she is the best and I love her dearly, so I guess, you know, what can you say? Are you gonna let me do anything there? No, you're not. Can you just catch me? If you catch me here, please just send me back to where I wanted to be. Cool. I'll take that. And, you know, some music and, you know, various other little accoutrements. Oh no, I didn't wear my shirt that Chelsea got me. I'll wear it tomorrow. It's a good one. Can you imagine me, the shirt guy, not wearing the shirt? Okay, I know you're aiming for me to go this way, but there's gotta be, like, stuff here at some point. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. And that was my birthday. It was nice. It was very pleasant. Next day, I went to the... my alma mater's football game, Michigan versus USC. Because I'm a big sports guy, which I feel like people have got to have realized by now, right? But my friend had gotten tickets with a deal with his dad or something. Bomb Stamp is not the one I was expecting. The Bomb Stamp, a dynamite performance. You retrieved your first item, but there are many more. Okay. But like, which way do I go? Probably not that way, I guess. Probably not that way. It was a great game. We won, which I didn't expect, because we are kind of can't do half of the thing that you're required to do as an offense, which is pass the ball. Had 32 passing yards. For those of you not well versed, an average passing performance would probably be about 250 yards. 32. But we did have 300 rushing yards. It was a really good game because we went out to an early lead. I was very excited. And then they started like coming back and coming back and coming back. And we went down by 4 with like, what are you doing? Which way are you going? Which way? What are you doing? Can I climb? Thank goodness. When we went down by 4, people started leaving, which is such a... That is also, like, something my dad would do. %110%. Didn't leave, and they had a huge, crazy run, and the stadium was rocking. There was like 110,000 people there. And they were like dressed, they striped it out, so it was like maize and blue and maize and blue. Looked great. It was just a really fun experience, honestly. I'm a cut above. You take up arms against all humgrumpian foes who dare oppose you, and also kill the beetles. Thank God. I assume that means I can... Hooray. I've killed a living being now. It seems like we've disturbed the natural order of things. That beetle doesn't care that it's dying. It needs to pursue. The only obnoxious stuff, which, I mean, to be fair, is literally just always happens. Can I just step on this? Yes. Is that we had fans near us that were really annoying. Not the worst I've ever seen. That goes to the guy who snuck in, like, bourbon in a Ziploc bag at a Bears game. But, like, everybody was already standing, and this guy in front of us was like, oh, I should stand even higher on the step below me. Even though I know you can see fine, buddy. Is that, like, 2 inches of difference gonna matter in anywhere other than your marriage? Probably not. Can I... But I guess the question here is, can I break this? I cannot. So it is time to murder. Nice. So I'm like, so there's that guy, but then there was a guy who looked like every douchebag I've ever seen work, or not work, but at the college, like business school brat, like definitely trying to flex on a Rolex. He's like, you're in row 89 with the schlubs, guy. It doesn't matter. He was screaming the whole game. He would be like swearing up a storm, flipping the bird at like fans. I'm like, man, he's just the worst. And me and my friend who were at the game, we're just both trying to ignore him completely because like, oof. But my friend interacted once with him, and every single like good or bad play, now this guy was like, that's what we're talking about, right, guy? And my friend Ryan was just like, yeah. He'd be like holding his hands like this, and he'd like reach in for a high five, and Ryan was not giving him the high five, but he's still like, yeah. Thankfully, it's a lot more amusing than annoying in that it's like 50-50. You take the good with the bad. I didn't have to interact with him because I am the master of avoiding eye contact. You see me with all the solicitors we got going on here? I know at least some of them can see me, but I will not budge. The master of ignorance. Right here. But, hey, it ended, well. It was great. Great game. A really nice, like, post-birthday day. Birthday present. Until we got into traffic for, like, a solid hour. Because it was a nightmare getting out of there, and but that's life. You know, what else can you do? Not much. Is this not the right... Am I crazy? Am I out of my mind? I would have thought we could have gotten out in a similar way. Is the roll through enough to save me from the laser, maybe? Could be. I don't see why it wouldn't be, even. Okay. Now I think I'm just getting trolled, because it definitely doesn't let you roll through it. So if that's the case... Oh, you know what? I can probably bring a beetle and block it with the beetle corpse. Silly me. So we got some chicken once we got out. There was like... we were in a small Civic. Not my Civic. That was parked like next to... on the street next to my house because I needed to make room for my parents. That's a very small... part of the story that will become relevant at a later time. Like 2 or 3 trucks tried to cut us off. 1 or 2 of them did it successfully. Just tried to like super merge. Oh no. Yeah, maybe this just like wasn't the right way to go back. Or I've broken the game by doing this. Which is also possible. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I've broken the game. I feel like I needed to take the beetle in. I could be wrong. I assume this will just set us back to when we got the sword. Which is completely fine because we didn't get anything out of people. Sure. Got food. It was like 9:30 at night by the time it was like 8:39 when we got home. Chelsea was still out with her mom, so we were just watching football, hanging out. It was a nice, quiet evening. And then around like 9:30 at night, halfway through my Popeye's chicken, can you believe it? We hear a bang. Like pretty loud, like just like a one-off boom. So I wonder what it is, right? I'm like, oh, that was weird. And I was like, okay, well, we did, like... It's gonna be really awkward if this isn't the solution, but it feels like it has to be. Okay. What's what isn't the solution? I killed the beetles. Am I... Like, am I stupid? Oh, I am very stupid. Got it. I liked my solution more, to be fair. I'm gonna pretend that's what the solution actually was, in fact. I was like, well, we moved a bunch of stuff around. There's something in here for sure. So I like immediately I get up, I'm like, all right, well, maybe something fell. That's happened before. Chelsea has absolutely fucked up a painting that we had in there that was like glass bound and everything and just destroyed it. Not once but twice, because it was in the front of our, it was just kind of chilling in front of our garage. She just kind of bumped into it. It's like, nope, nothing there. Because it kind of sounded like someone ran into my garage door. Like, thump. I was like, okay. Maybe Chelsea accidentally bumped something coming back home. Seems less likely, but it was my next most likely scenario. Oh. And I, like, peek outside to the left, and I'm like, nope, my car's still there in the street. Okay, Chelsea's not home. Okay. So it's none of that. I look to the right, where there's a car, like, parked, and I realize that car is looking a little worse for wear. Its right front is, like, gone. In the most literal of senses, it just isn't there anymore. And there's two other cars that like stopped further down, and I was like, oh man, there must have been a collision. It was like around this time, it feels like they're could be drunk, could be that. I'm like, let's go check on them. And I do a double check on both of the other cars. I'm like, okay, they're okay. People are getting out of the car and talking. It's fine. Yeah, makes sense. Nothing new there. Then who'd he hit? And I take a second look at my parked car. I'm like, you know, I don't remember my car being quite that. Looks a little diagonal on the street. Not very horizontal and parallel to the curb. It's kind of looking like oh, the mailbox got screwed. Oh, the mailbox is in my wheel well. That's right, friends. On the day after my birthday, and a year to the day +1 or -1 of when Chelsea and I got in a accident right at the start of our road trip. My parked car got absolutely crumpled. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, well, I deserve that. So, yeah. He just ran into the, like, left rear of it and slammed it into the telephone, not telephone, but the, like, mailbox pole. It's sideways right now. No mailbox attached. That went into my car. It did probably protect my friend's car in the driveway, which is nice. Right, we need the gauntlets. Tilt gauntlets probably won't help us very much right now, though. Thank you. So I check on the guy. He seems alright. Like, he's a little shaken up, but he's not, like, inebriated. He's not nothing. He's just a middle-aged guy. He's like, yeah, I was just reaching for my glasses, and I just screwed it up. I can't really get upset at it. I'm just like, it's too ridiculous to get upset at. I'm just like, oh, nice. Uh-oh. I deserve that one. Ooh, that was a really good hit. So eventually, like, I pick up the pieces of my car that's just kind of laying in the road. Did that guy not want to fight? The guy next to me? Yeah, he didn't really feel like it. I get it. I get, like, a police officer there, like, called. I get a tow truck. I get his, you know, his insurance information and that sort of thing. That'll be the stop stamp, which we need, and then we need the, like, manipulation gauntlets to flip the pages. I think that's it. See, if it was a Ford, it would be only one chunk of steel still. I mean, overall, my car looks a lot better than his did. His was not drivable, and mine definitely was, except it had a pole wedged in the wheel well. It's gone now. We got it towed today. Fully equipped. Oh, I guess the tilt gauntlets also count as the manipulation gauntlets. Something like that. Anyways. What's this? Huh? What's that about? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Ah, I understand. That somehow saves me. I'm interested enough to, like, put this down, jump on it, and then see. Really? That's kind of a bummer. I thought that would have done anything. Yeah, so eventually, like, the cop drops by really slow to survey the scene. And my neighbor, who is a profound pot smoker, it's legal. And I could smell it. As soon as the cop, like, drove by, his garage door started closing. Which I thought was pretty funny. Oh, hi. Alright. Oh, that's rude. I didn't like that blind fall too much. Anyways. Then, like, later, 2 fire engines showed up. They're like, oh, is everyone okay? And I'm just like, who got 2 fire engines for this? I'm like, yeah, the officer was already here and everything. Oh, I see the map in there. Where'd this go? Oh, that's where we're at. Wouldn't happen to have no. So they just, like, took out some caution tape and wrapped it around my car and then left. It's like, thanks for your assistance. Phew. What would we have done without you? So anyways, my thoughts are Chelsea definitely put a hit out on my car that she doesn't like and called that man to do it. I'm so close to proving it, everybody. I promise. I know she did this. I think I can't tell you who's going to be more disappointed. Me if it's totaled, or her if it's not totaled. It's going to be tight, for sure. Someone says you pay him to do it. I don't know. He talked about how he had, like, field level tickets to the game he was at today. Or, well, on Saturday. I was like, ooh. Maybe. I'll have to check the finances. See if she, got a car hitman anytime recently. Where do we start? I don't remember. I really don't remember. And I know I go, I need to do this. Because this is back here. The rest I don't know. I've forgotten where we started. Probably not here, actually. Yeah, I mean, he was really just like a nice old guy. Felt bad. I feel worse for me, but, you know. Cleaned it out yesterday and today. On the plus side, it'll let me get my, all my, like, album CDs in order for once. But on the negatives, did I accidentally do... Yeah, I did just do accidentally. Okay. On the negative side, no more car. It's not urgent, which is nice, but like... Oh, we can tilt to storybook. Its life energy has fully dissipated. It's a frozen tome. That's what happens to forgotten books. We have but one chance. Return the book to the desk. Yes, I will be tilting the book. I understand. Were you hiding anything of value? Not a lick. And Sunday was just watch football, relax, and call insurance. Which was not the most thrilling. But the Lions won, so I can't be too upset. Now the book's on the desk. Those pages might thaw. Work as a book magic are quite a mystery, you know. Alrighty. Ooh. Stop it. Alright, not allowed to flip through pages anymore. I guess because it's not my book, right? Got your items back. Not a hair out of place. Nothing major happened while you were gone. A little chilly, then it warmed up again. Also, I was about to utterly trounce Pip in our trivia quiz. Too many questions about Sage of Pain. Anyway, come on, let's scoop. Hey, how much groups are they? Y'all, I already did this. Okay. I don't know what it is about the dialogue repeating, but... With a moose we must. Is that Mini Beard? How are you still alive, boss? How do? Long time no see. Is it great to see you? You too. Good people. Bad location. What are you doing down here? Came to help you out. There's some head-scratching areas ahead. Mini Beard's specialty. Perfect. Thank you, Mini Beard. Our little band just got a big boost. You got it. You scoot ahead. I'll catch you up. How do you operate with your person evaporated? That's fine. Then today was catch up on work and get the car towed. They absolutely screwed that pull up even more, trying to get that car off of being semi-impaled, but yeah, they did it. So I don't have a car. I did have a great birthday. Overall, I live in interesting times. Comp was just like, oh, and you were driving this vehicle? I'm like, no, I was in the house eating Popeye's chicken, man. Oh. And he looked at my, like, pajamas. He's like, ah, yeah, that makes sense. Staring at this gate for ages. It's not going to open. Not without a key, it won't. We had one around here, I swear. Where's it gone? It's been packed up in one of those big yellow crates in the other room. You can go try and get it. Oh, no, I'm not heading in there. Broken pipes leak slime everywhere. That's slippy, and it's gross. And if someone sees us there, they're going to pin this whole mess on us. You can bet your last rationing token. The troublesome persons are standing right there. Those red gates open when lost associates get slain. Not entirely sure that's a good sign. Anyway, attack. Everyone was looking at my car this morning as I was cleaning it out. Slime had leaked from this broken pipe. Yeah. 2 large metal crates have been stored here. Sure. Oh, 2 can even be changed. Oh, that was rude. One guy was like, oh yeah, you can buff that out. Cannot be buffed out. That frame is shot. But, I guess we'll see. Sure. Cool. The Heartless Trader had eradicated the 3 poor creatures. Oh, I can't grab that down. I said. Can I even get there? Maybe doing 3 will get this. I don't think changing the number from 3 to 2 will change anything, but... Three large, 2 crates. Okay, okay. Wonder if 2 gives us new creatures to kill, or maybe they give something. No. Not a lick. That's okay. Well, let's see what the extra crate gives us. We can tilt these. Here's a diamond bust of the glorious leader, Humgrump. What would diamond do? Diamond core doesn't work. What would that change? Unsure. Can I blow up his bust with a bomb? Is my next question. Rude and oh, you can flip. Just not many pages can be flipped. The loop was broken by a metal pipe. I wonder if a metal bust would make him sad because it's not as cool. Hope so. Yeah, so I'm kind of beat, honestly. Tired, boss. It's been a weekend for sure. Oh, but I can make the bust broken. That'll be nice. Yeah, that didn't actually change anything. Yeah, let's make this bust broken. Oh, you know what? Maybe that actually is the solution because has the key in it maybe or something. I was incorrect. I am not allowed to get that? Okay. I was like, what's going on? Okay, that's not where the key was, in case you wondered. But it did give us that, which is good. Only thing I can think of is the diamond. I don't know what the difference between that would entail, but guess we'll find out. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I've still got a really nice, like, weekend. Did this help at all? No. What is it? I guess make the crates broken, if that would help. That could help. It's weird that still exists, though. Like the hitbox. Got the Renaissance Fair this weekend. Do I go in this? Unsure. Guess we'll find out. Got it. Wait, get in there. Good enough. And then my end of September will finally be complete. It's been a busy time. I don't think we'll get a car like right away. I've already got Chelsea's car, and I don't work anywhere but from home, so... And insurance takes so long anyways, it's like... Pfft. Hey, Blaze Fusion, how you doing? Thrash's drumsticks. Gotta be close. Grab the sticks. How am I? I've ridden the highest highs and the lowest and lows. I've gotten into I've had a birthday, I've turned 30, and I've gotten into a car accident with a parked car. The parked car being my car. Is he trying to, like, lazily drum because he doesn't have the drumsticks? It's gotta be what that noise is, right? I've got, I think, I checked out the rest of the year's schedule for games. My budget, I don't need them anymore. Just 3. We got Metaphor, we got Mario Party, and we got the new Zelda that's out in like 3 days. Somehow. You're okay. We're all okay. Of course we are. Who's gonna stop the Mojam crew? No one. No one's gonna mess with the Mojam. The crew, us. Not anyone. Say Mojam. I said it. She said it. Let's do it. Is captured in the palace. Let's do games you must play in your stream. Every single game. Every single one. Not a single video game has been unscathed from my clutches. My grubby little mitts.
4 of them now?
I miss the narrator though.
This was really just too much.
Can sell this, or not sell this, we can finally get, well, okay, we gotta get this. That's life. The cave dwellers were aggressive little buggers. That's a good one. I should use that more often. And there's jump attack, which doesn't have any upgrades. No, I don't need to. Alright, one more, nice. That's a Zelda move if I've ever seen one. You name a game, I've played it. Or I've thought about it and decided I've played it. How's training going, Associate Feud? Going great, Associate Seath. Reported 5 other associates for footwork violations already. Quite a workout. Wait, they shouldn't be here. Hey, Humgrumpies. Give you lots to report. Specifically if you... Wow, that was rude as hell. Defaulting to the explosives is certainly a choice. You play Street Fighter 6? Sure did. I have my, like, fight stick below me to my right. Have I played a lot of it? No, and that's because I get busy and I forget. I have really liked, not Geef, Manon as like a grappler kind of deal, because that's kind of what I like playing. More often than not, I just like the weird slow grapplers that freak people out. when you get too close. That's why I'm a big fan of Potemkin and Guilty Gear Strive, which is my probably more played, but only because I just got into Street Fighter in the last couple of months-ish. I'm awful at it, but it's a lot of fun to play with friends and like learn to get better together. It's a whole community that I feel like I've missed out on that I'm just starting to scratch the surface of. It's fun. We'll go out. I know we could like technically kill them out of the book, but that's fine. Now that would not be a game I play on stream until I'm confident that I can not be perfected every single time by every person that I run into. But yeah, I played offline for sure. I feel like the only competitive game I'm decent at is Rocket League, and even that's like maybe. There's lots of targets, but I doubt that they're asking me to do that. Not a lick. Favorite character in all of Street Fighter? I really like watching one of the like boxing classes. So stuff like Marisa, or I mean in like 3 and 4 and 5, mostly 4, I really liked watching like a good Balrog play. I like armoring through stuff, getting the right reads for massive damage. So it's got to be either like Balrog, Dudley, or Zangief. Only one of which is in 6 right now. I like Geef, but Manon is like kind of becoming my new favorite. We'll see. I've got to try them all out still. I only tried out probably about half of them. Heavy duty pipe, transporting meta magic around, no doubt. Green stuff has the funniest properties. Pop things right out of the book and you transfer them from page to page. Pressing pages against each other to transfer things. That's kind of cool. I was rather peckish in thinking about cheese. It happens. How about yours? The reliable troops were maintaining Humgrum's meta magic pipes. Play arcade games? Yeah, I am known to frequent an arcade more times than not. Though, whenever this section was still to be cleaned of meta magic, I'm more of a pinball guy if you're talking about like arcades. Pinball's just so much fun for my like leopard brain. If we tilt it this way. But I like Tekken the most if we're doing like the full arcade games. I don't know why. It feels like the easiest to pick up and at least do something with. Maybe it's the bottom. No, that's just a little goob. That's fine though. Okay, so you're there. I can tilt you. There we go. That's better. We swapped it. Visually pleasing game. I agree. I am realizing now that I've goofed because I needed to go back into the page and get that, and now I'm hoping I can swap this back. I don't want to be. Yes, perfect. The wrong solution. My favorite. Ever play the Metal Slug games? Yeah. I've been known to dabble at the arcades. I'm really looking forward to the Tactics game that's out. Didn't they just say, is it just fall? 1 second, I gotta check. Metal Slug Tactics. The pixel art in the Metal Slug series is absolutely, like, it's disgusting. It's phenomenal. It says Q4 2024. Okay, so probably December, if we're being honest. Yeah, I'm excited to play that. It's obviously different than the, like, run-and-gun Contra-based Metal Slugs, but we definitely have. Okay, we'll swap it. Wait. There's reviews. The best book that has ever been written, The Magnificent Humgrump tells the tale of the most powerful and accomplished wizard that has ever lived, Humgrump. Experience the majesty and splendor of the magnificent... keeps using magnificent. Wizard Humgrump in this book, which is the best that has ever been written. The best book that has ever been written, quoted everyone. How cheap is that? £12.99. How can you say no with reviews like that? It's too good. How did that section of the pipe get from over there to Plucky Business, Violet? Plucky Business. I agree, though. It's a gorgeous... The aesthetic is delightful in both, but especially the storybook. And then the 3D reminds me of the Link's Awakening remake, which was also very cute. That looks like... Okay. Didn't know if that needed to be using bombs or what. These do need to use bombs. There's 3 of them, actually. They've got the bomb symbol. Okay, well, we'll worry about it when we actually are allowed to... exist. I'm also trying to get to, like, what was it, 150, 120 for the last badge to get that achievement done. It's one big switch. Seems like it opens a skate here. You could stand on it? Well, it was worth a shot. Sorry, Pip. You're too skinny. Yoink. Okay, so we can't swap it. We could tilt it, but only in one direction. We can't tilt in 4. And like I said with pinball before, it's just, that's not good business. Can't tilt it. Oh. Alright. Let's see that. Where on this page does it need to go? I guess we'll know more once we swap skis it. Where did it go? Perfect. Okay. But that was there. It probably needs to go like bottom right corner there? Yeah, I'd say so. So we tilt it, jump it, bomb it. It's the world's worst game of Bop It. Don't even need to tilt it, do we? Just do that and then... Okay, well that was suboptimal there, but yeah. And then nope, no, because if we tilt it, it's gonna do the thing. Lock it in place first. Boop. Yeah, we love to see it. Also, did we find a glitch bird in this level? I feel like we did right at the start. We were outshone by a big box. Don't underestimate the effectiveness of an oversized crate. Power of heavy metal, dudes. Prove the pun, Thrash. Good one. Let's scram. Skadoodle. The Moose. Another data center ahead. How much paperwork do these guys need? Too much. But it slows them right down, which is good for Speedy Pip. Alright, some more Crypt of the Necrodancer stealth sections. Why not?
The third data center lay ahead of the band of miscreants.
I've said it before, but I
Wretched rodent prepared to scuttle through.
love the heel turn from the
However,
narrator now
the
that it's been taken
guards
over by
would now
Humgrump.
certainly apprehend their prey, having recently undergone extensive training in their core competencies.
It's not like the biggest plot twist, but it's very entertaining. Oh. That was my bad. Regulations regarding unauthorized chuckling. Guidance on regime-approved fashion. Oh no, he's got binoculars. I think I need him over there. Very nice. Oh, thanks for the follow, please. Simply infuriating.
Well,
Achievement.
what a great load of good all the guards' training had done. A stellar job all round, stopping the wretched rodent from getting past and granting access to his chums. The troops would surely be commending each other for their flawless performance. From the bottom of the pit, into which they would soon be banished.
I also appreciate the added, like, verbosity as he gets more and more upset. The run-on sentence is a telltale sign you've gotten to somebody. Good sneaking pit. Unless it's in my video game reviews, in which case it's just a sign that I don't know proper grammar. Impressed by your rhythm, dude? Why, thank you. You're too kind. It's feeling we're nearly out of Deep Doom. Let's roll on. I don't have enough to buy it. That's correct. But I do have enough to buy another art scroll. 45 out of 50 is not bad at all. Will the meta magic there do anything?
Emerged and laid their eyes upon their undoing.
Hey, hey.
A very solid, very closed iron door.
Is it like a facial recognition thing where I just kind of flop the the painting onto it? This is reminding me of the stupid puzzle from Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, where you had to copy a location onto your map, and the map was on the bottom screen, so the touch screen of the DS, and it was just a little symbol, and I'm like, oh, okay. Let me just draw the hourglass sign there. They're like, no, didn't stick. The ink didn't dry well. And you had to close it on itself, and then, oh, gosh. Door only opens if it sees a face from Humgrump's army. It's not going to appreciate our pretty faces. Not a bit. This is the only face I've got. What are we going to do? A good, solid question that I will help with momentarily. As soon as I double check that there's nothing secret around here. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we flip the page first. Then we just tilt it, right? You just go blonk. Graffiti.
Very open iron door.
The butt graffiti. Oh, there we go. Boop. Not exactly sure what we did there, but it worked the charm. And kind of a boss fight. Elevator. It's a box on a string that goes up. No one knew what an elevator? I guess it was medieval. What do I do besides streaming? Cry. No, it's not true. By day, data engineer, and by any other time, not that. It's a lot of spreadsheets and reports and people on your back about deadlines, but the pay's not bad and I work from home, so I can't complain too much. I mean, honestly, video games is my like hobby of choice. I collect old ones, I play new ones and old ones. We've got next month is horror month on the channel, so we're playing the new Dead Space remake, we're playing the Alan Wake 2 DLC, and then I'm breaking out the GameCube for Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem, which is gonna be tight. Love reading. I mean, most of these are comic books, but that's only because you can't see this side, which is mostly books. And then board games and sports. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, you know. Oh, how about yourself? I like escape rooms, but I've literally only done 3 of them. Shout out to Ryan for setting up 2 of those 3. But I did enjoy them. Yeah, I like writing video game reviews. That's been, I mean, not a new thing on the channel, but like, I've been trying to get it more and more regular. Like working on games, whether it's tabletop or like, actual video games.
The fugitives made their
Oh my god,
traitors
can you
sent
believe
towards
a
the
graphic
surface.
designer? Are you about to
The
try
elevator
and sell me
cable
something?
proving annoyingly reluctant to snap.
I wouldn't recommend it.
And so they arrived at the surface. And with uncomprehending awe in their traitorous eyes.
This felt very Sly Cooper, this
They
part. Oh,
gazed
you can't make me
upwards
miss
to see
Sly Cooper. That's not fair.
the monumental
My friend's been playing, like,
palace
Astrobot lately,
Humgrum.
and there's so many references to, like, old Sony IPs that they just kind of drop And I know Nintendo, for example, I mean, they drop IPs too, occasionally. Like, is there ever going to be an ARMS 2? Maybe not. But they usually revive dormant franchises, or they just keep them going. Kirby is going strong. Obviously, Mario, Zelda, they get tons of spin-offs, whatever. Donkey Kong comes around. Whenever they got a new idea, they hit it. Sony's like, you're gonna give me a trilogy and then get the heck out of here. Make something new. And yes, I know there's 4 Sly Coopers, but the 4th one didn't even... It was made by, like, Sanzaru Games or something. Brother, I told you this wouldn't go good for you if you're trying to sell your art. Oh, they never listen. At least he asked interesting questions this time. Never known anyone with a worse sense of aesthetics. The narrator does hit that one, for sure. You're making me want to replay the Sly quadrilogy. There's got to be a better... There's got to be a better word than 4-book series called Tetralogy. Oh, okay. That sounds a little bit better. It's less clunky. Major downgrade. Yeah, Humgrum has very bad taste, which is funny because Moonbeard had such great style. I still can't believe they're related. Humgrum's deal with plastering his logo everywhere. It's so garish. He really loves that mark, huh? What's it supposed to be, anyway? I always thought it was an axe head, you know, something sharp and nasty. It's got to be an H for Humgrump, right? Nope. It's neither of those things. The design, it comes from events in Humgrump. Oh, we're getting some deep Humgrump lore. Very nice.
Young Humgrump fancied himself as a poet. Oh, butterfly, why do you fly? Nothing but a butterfly. Flitter, butter, flitter, butter. Butter, flitter, butter, flitter. Butter, flew? He sent his poems to all the publishers in Mojo. But he was rejected.
That's a big stamp.
Every one. He vowed never to release another poem into the ungrateful world. His anguish would eventually transform into rage that would propel him towards his ultimate destiny.
My God. He's Hitler.
The symbol of his rejection would become the symbol of his vengeance against an unjust world.
Who knew this was a World War II game? Feel like Christopher Paolini, however that's spelled, called the Aragon series, a cycle, and that was 4 books. That's exactly what I was thinking about, actually, Ryan. The Inheritance Cycle. I kind of like that. That just feels good. And that's the story behind Humgrump's logo. Must have been a sensitive soul, not able to get over his rejection. Why didn't he just, you know, try and get better at writing poetry? I was a rubbish drummer at first. Everyone's rubbish at first. He was too proud for that. Better to blame the world than try and improve himself. Moonbeard offered his brother help, but Humgrump saw this as a humiliation. He recently came out with like a prequel too, didn't he? Or not prequel, but like a interquel. Oh no, we're back on the the clunky words. Moonbeard offered his brother flew into a rage. He said he didn't need any help. He'd go it alone. So that's what he did. Even now, so many years later, the resentment and envy still burns within him. He's torn down the world that rejected him and created a new one of his own. A new tale. All about him. Well, it sucks. Definitely prefer how it was before. Agreed. So we have to try and change this plotline back. That means confronting its starring character, Humgrump. Let's enter the palace. You can't hide it from me. You can't hide that from me. Depending on if I've missed four of them, you may have hid some of them from me. Mopping, mopping, never stopping. More oil. Probably because they installed 2 giant leaking pipes in the throne room. Not that I'm disputing any interior decoration choices. Mustn't grumble, because it's illegal. Oh no, is that an impossible... Salvador Dali clock? Is it MC Escher that does the weird, impossible designs? Oh, you just can't go that way. I'm pulling deep from my art trivia that I use to get 3rd place in whenever I try to play Jeopardy. Oh, you're just right here. I can't believe we missed a glitch bird. Where could it be is right. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's a good look. Just checking. Just checking.
Aha. So, finally, here you are.
This is a wee bit unnerving. Can I remove these words? If we make him grammatically incorrect, he'll be so embarrassed. It'll just be over.
I have been observing you.
That's a really tough eyeball.
What a journey you have been on. What challenges you have overcome. What fears you have confronted.
No thank you. It's full of snakes. That's right. You hate snakes, don't you, Thrash? I'm nodding. You might not be able to tell because I'm shaking so much. Does anyone really like snakes, dudes? I don't love them. Right? Well, anyway. Get through this. There's something I'm trying to psych us out. It's not gonna work. Come on. Trarg. But they've got cool sunglasses on. Feels like a shame. Crime against fashion or something. Oh wait, 1 second. Discord happened. Is it the person trying to? No, it isn't. Oh wait, it might be. No, it isn't. Hooray. Life is good. Sometimes the spammers try to friend me and then they start spamming like artwork. and it's the same artwork every time. It's exhausting. And half of it's like Goku. I don't... It's fine. Snake Dude's confirmed. No match for the Mojang crew. Thrashed him. More snakes around here? Bring on the snakes. Did you like my pun? Just can't... Blah, 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 blah. Dudes, we're doing good. Then I have to, like, scour them from my Discord afterwards.
All your efforts have been for naught.
It's annoying. Won't lie.
You are under the impression that you might stop me or do me harm. But that is impossible. For I am unstoppable.
Not hiding anything weird over here, are you? Oh, okay.
You see, I, Humgrump, now control the book, and so control our reality.
I mean, honestly, if that's the case, you've been doing a bad job of stopping me, because I've been using a small mouse.
The very fabric of reality cannot be stopped.
Also, the guy who's been sneaking around like 2 or 3 times since the beginning of the game has definitely got to be Moonbeard, right? I don't know if it's like alternate reality Moonbeard or something, but surely they wouldn't horrifically disintegrate a beloved character in a children's book, right? No one's ever been traumatized by children's books or TV shows. There's something waiting through that door. Creepy old Grump was right. Yeah, that's controlling the reality of the book. I literally can go outside of the book, though. Can't lie to you. Going up against them, our odds aren't great. Sure you are ready to step through the door? Well, our chances may be slim, but I don't want to live in any plot line that Humgrump controls, so however we can stop that, that's what we have to do. Turning back now. We're in for Artia. Well, here goes nothing. Maybe. You're not hiding anything? Alright. Good. Could it be? Here, step upon my floor, the stepping feet of traitors 4. Look what crept right through my door. Humgrump, you don't need to rhyme everything. We're going to teach you about iambic pentameter and stanzas, sonnets, verse, meter. We're here on behalf of the people of Mojo. We've come to take back this land. Oh, I see. If the mouse says so, then I will have to give it some serious consideration. Okay, I've seriously considered. The answer is, that's seriously not happening. Bogus. Let's go. Have you done enough harm to Mojo, to your own brother? Where does it end? Well, let's say that the story ends here. Not the tale about me. Oh, no. That still has many magnificent chapters still to be written, rather than one about the peppy proteges of my own wonderful brother. Among them, the Plucky Squire. Why do you turn green, you weirdo? You're not Fiona from Shrek. Didn't she used to be someone? You're quite the starring character around these chapters. Funny how things can change from hero to has-been in the turn of a page. Also, enjoy giving your tale, all of your tales, a fitting ending. You see, you do so irritate me. Your youth, your entitlement, your potential. It'd be a pleasure to end that potential right here and now. Burn you alive, just like I did. Moonbeard's too cool. Fast asleep. Nap time for the grumpy baby. Yo, Moonbeard. Now let's see what we can do about this nasty magical cage. You're really here. But how? I thought you were gone. Snap. I was pretty sure it was curtains for Moonbeard too. Moonbeard the White. Did he Gandalf? It was not so. Guess we'll find out.
The
Exposition
little
time.
Humgrum zapped me.
Yeah, show me
And
him
vaporized me into a
turning
cloud of ink.
into.
All rather undignified, I must say.
They didn't want to show
In
the
my
skeleton
cloud
again.
form, I floated wispily through the room until I finally landed on a sheet of ultra-absorbent kitchen roll. And through a little magic, found myself reformed.
Okay. And that's how Moonbeard got his form back. Wow. Bounty paper towels. Product placement here. You know, Violet, magic that reformed me was the very potion that we cooked up together in my land. The potion of rebinding. Very glad I drank that concoction. It saved my life. Just glad I could have helped. Your assistance has been essential, Violet. All of you. It's with the new look, MB. Ah, Thrash, you know, it's a funny thing. When I was reformed, the pigments in my ink were dissolved, leaving me utterly colorless. I am classic Moonbeard no more. Now I am Moonbeard the monochromatic. Right? You look pretty metal. And Minibeard? Why's he got the colorless look? Old dude went through all this too? Oh, no, no, no. Nothing happened to Minibeard. He was out roller skating when all this went down. I think he changed outfits a minute or two ago to coordinate. Roller skating. It's really quite a trek from that sheet of kitchen roll back to this world. Page the Bookworm helped me on the way. Good old Page. Anyway, I'm back now from the look of Humgrump's antics. Not a moment too soon. So you're back, silly brother of mine. You'll be able to protect your pretty little students, not from me. Where I control reality itself. Space, time, it's all mine. Time to demolish your wretched pets.
The Mega Eagle. It seemed rather annoyed, descending upon our heroes with a combative cry. Thrash twirled his drumsticks and got ready to rumble.
Everyone in this universe is shredded secretly. I goofed. I'm gonna have to do that whole thing over again, aren't I? Oof. This is still making me want to do, I want Unbeatable to come out still. Whew. Green, not a flattering color for him.
Violet readied her wand.
Is Violet also ripped?
It was time.
Where's the equal opportunity
Get
rippage?
magic.
You know? Why ain't she shredded too? Oh god, I forgot it's like frickin' Puzzle League. Pokemon Puzzle. I know there's different ones than that, but like, don't worry about it. Wow, I'd really prefer if you hadn't have done that instead. I think that would have been pretty neato. Oh god. This is also how I am in Puzzle League, to be fair. This is the worst. Yeah, I know.
Violet dusted herself off and arose to fight once more.
I know. I guess expected there. That's fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. That's fine. Grump. Bumped.
The honey badger seemed rather annoyed. Jot prepared for a dust-up.
lost. Alright. Oh, okay. Ow. Oh, God. Legitimately unsettling.
Jot dusted himself off and arose to fight once more.
Okay. Put up a good fight, little whelps. But I was merely playing with you. Time to get serious. Oh, that is gross. The game's end here. My transformation is at hand. I cannot stop it any longer. This silly little book was never enough for me. I have grander designs. The outside world, that is what I now desire. I will seize everything out there, and I will burn this little book to ash. It's time to finally fulfill my potential. It's giving us this look. It's that meta magic. It's just too powerful. As long as he has that staff in his grubby hands, he'll always be able to pull some kind of mischief. This time he's leapt straight out of our world. Jot. This is a job for the Plucky Squire. Just follow Humgrump out of the book and put a stop to him before he becomes all-powerful. What hangs in the balance is the fate of this book and the world. No pressure. Go get him, lad. You wouldn't hide a map on these pages, would you? That would be pretty mean. Okay. Oh wow, that's awful. So, like, I know you're causing the end of the world or whatever. Oh. Are you telling me that I should actually stop the end of the world and not look for more art pieces? Is that what you're... That's the vibe I'm getting from you? Because you're sending me back. Okay. Sorry for ruining your cinematic moment. Your collectibles are too tantalizing. Okay, and I did just fall off because 3D platformers, while delightful, I'm really bad at judging depth. Or even keeping my momentum or my, like, movement the same. Remotely the same, really. Also, if there is one hidden here, I'll be really mad. So the giant horrible butterfly and the rain of explosive green fireballs. I mean, it's quite exciting. Is it time to save the galaxy again? Alright, let's do this. There was probably I'm realizing there was probably painting in that mug because life is unfair. Actually horrific. I keep waiting to see the neighbors, like, come over to see their mailbox, because it wasn't actually our mailbox that got hit, which is really funny, because it's the one on our property. But the way the HOA, like, meters out the, ouch, mailboxes, it's just somebody else's issue. So I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Is it my car that technically hit it? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. This seems... Ow. Painful. Oh, wait. Wait, what's that? Oh. Oh, God, it's turning into kind of a bullet hell, but not really... Yeah, what's this one do? What's that one do? I literally don't know what this does. Oh. Understood. I don't know the reason for that, but I'll take it. I guess this is the trauma in the children's game, huh? I mean, sometimes they're really out front with it, like in Coraline, which is, I mean, an even worse not worse book, but like, that book will fuck you up. Than it is a spooky movie. Ouch. And then there's the more insidious, like, Gravity Falls, where it's completely fine for the vast majority of the time, and then it gets horrific randomly. Oh my god. Thankfully, my years of Isaac have trained me for this. Even if it... I mean, it's kind of a 2D space. Outside, this will give us some health back if he does the asteroid puke. That's what it is? It's been a tennis ball this whole time? Thought it was an orb of pure power. Which I guess close to the same thing. Rocket and raspberries. That butterfly was a real mean specimen. Galaxy is heaving with weird old creatures, you know. But you gave that one a right good bop. Blastingly brilliant job, the both of you. Shaping up to be quite the intergalactic heroes. Now, young warrior, best return to your home planet. Shot. Dude. Amazing work, lad. I was watching you battle that monstrous butter grump. You know, my brother's staff. It's been destroyed, and so his power is gone. And he is banished. Perhaps it will give him time to finally reflect on things. And good riddance to you. Your Majesty. You're all okay. I'm so happy to see you. Likewise, Your Majesty. Rill and I have been imprisoned in this miserable palace for, oh, so long. Just now, Humgrim's troops, they began to panic, to scatter. I can feel somehow the wizard's dark power is dissipated. Just so, Your Highness. John defeated Humgrim and destroyed his metamagic staff. Greasy Weasel's power is gone. How can I thank you enough, John? Once again, the land is indebted to its champion. Violet, Thrash, Pip, they all stood up in Mojo's time of need. They all did their part. Became the warriors that Moonbeard knew you could become. I'm proud of you all. Let's get out of this creepy place. Sounds like an excellent idea. We have a land to rebuild. They didn't tell me who the weird future guy was. That popped up a couple of times.
And so, after battling Humgrump's remaining army, the forces of good reclaimed the land of Mojo and brought peace back to the land. Artia Castle was restored to its former glory, and the people of Mojo came from far and wide to gather at the town.
Oh, Moonbeard's sick beats.
Celebrating their freedom with a marvelous party. Taking a break from the revelry, Jot noticed something.
It's the mysterious stranger
standing
again.
near the entrance to the castle. He made his way over there to investigate.
Thought I heard footsteps, and here we are. The legendary Plucky Squire himself. What an absolute honor to finally meet you. So you're thinking, who's this weird robe chap? Well, since no one else is around, I think it's only polite that I show my face. Oh, it's Time Tim. That makes a lot of sense, I guess. Remember me, don't you? Last time we met was in prehistory. You were manically dodging lava bombs, as I recall. I believe I may have mentioned I'm a time traveler. What I didn't mention is that I'm actually from your future, and in that future I'm a main character in a series of books just like you. Quite popular books, I must add, with very lucrative merchandising tie-ins and brand integrations. I came back to your time to watch you and your friends on your historic adventures. You didn't disappoint the way you showed that Humgrump what for. Utterly sensational. I also come to give you a message from the author of my books. He wanted to let you know that you, Violet, Thrash, Pip, Moonbeard have all been a great inspiration to him. When he doubts himself and needs to be brave, when he knows what the right thing to do is, even though it's hard, or when he needs to think of a creative way out of a tough spot, he remembers the Plucky Squire and his friends, and the way forward reveals itself. I've said what I needed to say. I've seen what I wanted to see. I must be going. Until we meet again, Plucky Squire. Somewhere in the time stream. Okay. Mystery solved, I guess. There you are, John. Came to find you and take a breather from the party, for being honest. So many people want to talk to us. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello there. Hi. Oof. I think I might have developed a vacant stare. It's pretty cool, though, all the nice things people are saying about us. Kind of unbelievable, making us sound like we're heroic warriors or something. Well, you know, we did sort of save the land. Pretty major deal. Why, quite the thing, really. I suppose so. We rocked. Go us. Broke out the fireworks. Rockin' part. John, I wanted to ask, you're going to be writing this whole adventure up in a new book, right? You have to. I mean, it's one gnarly story. Make sure I look really cool, okay? Maybe leave out the part where we're being attacked by poisonous snakes. It's venomous, isn't it? What's the title gonna be? Something heroic. Warrior-esque. Someone watching Minibeard? I don't know how he gets around fireworks. Let's get back to the fun. Minibeard died in a horrific firework accident soon after. Oh god, he actually is.
End.
Wow. The Warriors of Mojo. Nice. That was a really cute game. Pretty darn enjoyable. And the aesthetics, real hard to beat. Like, just, it oozes style and charm and... Guess I feel like... they could have done a little bit more with the outside of the, like, manipulating the book in and out of it. But I respect what they went for here, which was honestly just a really light, easy, kid-friendly tale. Both in gameplay and in just style, story, whatever you want to call it. I actually gotta pee. I'll be right back. Oh. Alright. Yeah, really solid game. I enjoyed the heck out of it. What do I do if I do this? Chapter replay? It was the treacherous trail that didn't give us the one, right? Wonder if it shows us. It was mostly kind of scattered through it. That's not terrible. I kind of want to see if we can find replay progress is not saved. I don't know what that means exactly, but I kind of want to see if we can find the glitch bird really quick. Yeah, it was a very solid game. It's like
Chapter 4. A treacherous trail.
I'd say like a solid 8, 8.5 in my noggin at the very little time we've been given.
On the way to Artia, our heroes took a shortcut through the aquatic land known as
Oh, 1 second. Oof, it's at the very end of the chapter. I may just skip it. Let's see. Does it do anything? Oh, when they say chapter replay doesn't count, it will count it as one glitch bird. Yeah, we'll just chill on that probably.
the sonnet.
Oh, Togi too. Oh, now you've gone past my knowledge. Gwen, how you doing? Tired? Me hacking too, boss. Me too. Oh man, it even resets the like money so you can't like go back and buy the oh, that feels bad. Yeah, that feels hard to unlock. Kind of a bummer. But, like, not a big deal overall. Alright, yeah, it will take a while for pretty... I don't even think it's any benefit. Which is a bummer, but that's life. It's okay. I've got already the next game set up, which is the DLC for the Prince of Persia game. Which is only $5, by the way, which is pretty darn reasonable compared to a lot of DLC from bigger studios. We keep the badge though. I'll do 3 slashes, right? Yeah. Either way, okay. We'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. So don't go anywhere.